already answered this one, but I'll ask it anyway. If I place a puppet theater on a community lot, will children be drawn to use it there?
Oh yeah, totally. So puppetry, place it on any lot. Kids will come over and use it. Other Sims will come over and enjoy the show. The battle station, that one they won't use on their own. You're going to have to kind of select a battle that you want to participate in.
But Sims will wander over to watch it.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely come over and watch the fights as they're taking place.
Will the Void Critter cards be found in capsules like the trophies?
Oh, no. So we saw a couple of the spots that you can find them, but that actually does bring up an interesting point that I wanted to mention. Just some simmers will remember the Easter challenge where you could go around and find Easter eggs from some of the spots in the world. You might have noticed earlier, when you hunt for those discarded toys, that's actually a unique interaction on these objects. So you can still go out and find frogs, just like you used to be able to, or you can choose to look for these toys. In that way, we don't interrupt anything that you already had previously.
Oh gosh, I just had one. So with trading for Void Critter cards, do you need to trade cards of a certain rarity in order to obtain rare cards, or can you just trade multiple lower level cards?
So based on what you trade away will determine a little bit of what you get back. So in the case that we traded an uncommon card, we'll most likely get an uncommon card back, but there is a chance you might get something a little higher or a little lower.
And power level actually factors into that too, right?
Yeah, so if you trade a power level 10 common card, it's a little more likely you're going to get maybe a level 5 uncommon card back.
Yeah. So that way, when you're trading away, you're going to get something probably fair in return. A little bit of chance with it, a little bit of risk, but when you have duplicates, it's probably worth taking.
It's a good way to complete your collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's Megan Healy from Twitch asked, what are some of the new moodlets in this pack?
Oh, interesting. So there's actually a bunch of them based on the Void Critter battles themselves. So we kind of saw 2 happy outcomes. But there's some rage out moments when you lose as well. And
I think one of them is I should have won, which is the angry one. We're like, oh no, this was mine.
I think I actually renamed that one. I'm sorry to say. I believe I called it Wrecked. R-E-K-T.
You know what? This question just came in, and it's something that we talked about yesterday. But Bring Me Back to Life from the Twitch chat asked, is the new bed uncomfortable for adults like the base game kids bed?
Oh, that's a great question. So no, it isn't. Adults can use the new bed and kids room stuff. It won't give them an uncomfortable moodlet. And that was just a decision because it has a lot of kind of cool patterns and variants. You saw some of them earlier. There wasn't any reason we wanted adults to not use that bed. So
it looks like a bed that a teen might sleep in too. So
totally.
Another one, Soapstar007. I mean, we kind of covered this, but we'll answer it again. Was how many Void Critters are there to collect? Just in case you missed it.
Yeah, so 20 different Void Critter cards in total. If you want to grab all those foil, like limited edition foil variants, they do look different. That kind of brings it up to 40. And then when you break that down, it's 5 different elements. So we've got water, air, void, earth, and fire, and 4 different Void Critters in each element type. So lots of variety for setting up battles in different ways.
Zelda Boy 180 asked, is the monster under the bed connected to Void Critters in any way?
No.
No, it's not.
No, not in particular. There's not really much to add to that. It's the monster under the bed is its own thing. If you haven't seen it yet, it came in yesterday's game update for all players for free. And of course, the Void Critters are only part of the kids' room stuff.
Zerabu asked, what is the maximum power level for Void Critters?
That'll be 10.
Despite my bad jokes, it is 10.
Oh, wow. Lots of people want to customize Void Critters. Can teens battle Void Critters?
So no, this pack is exclusively for children, and I think a lot of that came from looking at what we've done in the past. We've never had a pack that was just for kids. Poor Alexander. we've never had a pack that was just for kids. So all of our time, all of our effort on this one really went in making a great stuff pack for children. And so they're the ones who use the Puppet Theater. They're the ones who use the Void Critter Battle Station. Now, teens and adults, they can still collect the Void Critter cards. They just can't play with them on the battle station itself.
Oh man, this chat is moving so fast. Nick Perry did comment on the interesting animal pictures. Yes, they're very interesting. They're very unique and cute, and I wish I had them in real life.
Yeah, who doesn't love some nice animals?
Let's see. Don't really think is there any secret hidden things in this pack?
Ooh.
That's from Demon Kitten 38.
The one thing I'll mention, actually, if you go and you complete that Void Critter collection, so obviously we're not done yet here in our game, but if you complete that, you actually unlock a plaque that declares you, I forget the name of it, but it's, like Master of the Void Critters, Elemental Egalitarian, something like that. Egalitarian, I'm butchering that, but yeah, so there's a cool plaque that you get when you finish your Void Critter collection, and then you can take that and hang it on your walls to show you how dedicated you are to completing this cool collection.
Let's see. There are no imaginary friends, but you can befriend the monster under the bed. Lazaru, that was actually the last question I was going to save, but we'll answer it. So how long was I hyping when I first heard of the Void Critters? We were actually talking about this prior to the stream starting, but for those of you that don't know, since I don't work on development, I actually like to stay as surprised as I can be about content that's coming into any of the packs. And with this one in particular, I got word of the Monster Battle Station and I immediately freaked out. I stopped what I was working on and I ran downstairs and I immediately went to Graham and I was like, what is this thing? And we talked about it for a good 45 minutes and I was just freaking out and giggling the whole time. And every time I see them, I'm really excited. So I seriously loved this entire pack. Let's see. It doesn't look like we're getting much of anything else with this pack. If anyone has any other questions, please ask away. Ruby Mix Wayne, the pack will be $9.99, just like normal stuff packs. I'm happy that you're liking the Monster Battle Station Belguru.
Yeah, and of course, $9.99 is the North American price. If you look at it in other regions that you might be watching from, it's consistent with other stuff packs that we've sold previously. So,
Infinite Dream Girl, the Kids Room stuff pack will be releasing next Tuesday, June 28th.
That's correct.
So it's just around the corner.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, they're really jealous of the cheats you used. they kind of want to be able to use them.
Everyone likes the needs cheats, or the motive cheats. Yeah, they're great.
Let's see. Can childish adult Sims see the animations?
Actually, I believe we did do that, right?
Yeah,
so if you have the childish trait, I'm not sure how that works with monsters under the bed, but certainly for the Void Critters, they use their imagination and see those big explosions as well.
Yep.
And just before we wrap it up, let's take it back to the house and maybe we can show off the monster under the bed interaction.
Oh, interesting. You're going to have to walk me through this one a bit, maybe, Amanda. So we'll take all of our kids here back home. Actually, we'll just travel. Let's do that simpler.
Does it keep score of how many battles a kid has won or lost from the Llama Mastiff?
The llama.
Oh. That's who the question.
Yeah, that's the
I was like,
question
what is the llama
Yeah.
master?
So, no,
Did
we
I
don't.
forget something?
So, no, we don't keep track of how many times a specific card has won.
Yeah, but you see a little bit of that through their power level as
Yeah.
they increase. We saw them level up fairly quickly because they were at lower levels. But especially once you get to those higher levels, you'll know that kid's won quite a few battles. So if we're going to see the monster, I imagine we have to get rid of our Kulala, the defender
turn it
lights,
off.
right? Oh, okay. Just turning off the light, that'll do it.
Well, you should probably turn off all lights, but you should definitely make sure that
Okay.
the defender light is off.
Turn off
All
the
lights.
We'll just have the house go
And then that one as well, because that one defies the logic.
go away.
Well, it knows that the monster is coming, and so yeah.
All right, kids, time to sleep. Ask to spray monster into the bed. I don't want to do that. I want the monster to come out.
And by the way, we do not recommend that the kids stay up and out playing with the Monster Battle Station this late.
Till 5 a.m.
Way past their bedtime. We'll try and see if we can get the monster to appear here.
Sweet dreams, kiddies.
Just waiting.
So I'll put it on speed 2 and maybe just give them an opportunity to sleep a bit here.
Yeah, because they're real tired.
Any other questions we'd want to take in the meantime?
Let's see. Someone's so scared to see the monster under their bed. Don't be scared. The monster's really friendly.
It all wants
let's see.
tentacle gloriness. Yeah.
Oh boy, Zelda Boy 180 would like to know what is everyone's favorite void critter.
Ooh. Thomas, you want to take one?
I believe I'm trying to make sure I remember all the names properly. It's the Fenrir, which is the blue wolf.
Let's we can actually pop them out just so people know what we're talking
The
about.
Ferris, actually. I think that's what it's called.
Let's
Been a while since I've named all of these.
take a quick look.
It's fire.
Yeah.
It's the blue one.
There we go. So that is Canis.
Canis. Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah.
So we can
I think he was
pop him
Fenrir.
on the wall. So my favorite is actually my theme. I love this guy. He's a super cool turtle dude.
I would also say lore-wise, I love the pig beaver. I forget his name now too.
Oh yeah.
Lore-wise, I love him.
We actually have one of those. We can pop open the lore for him. Let's see.
Find out which kid has him.
Here we go. So we'll read the card while we see
Oh,
if another
Suntor.
monster
There we
comes
go.
out. So Suntor, with a keen ability to sniff out metals buried deep in the earth, Suntors build their homes out of the rocks and soil they dig through to find their food. Unlike the ivory tusks of our planet's boars, a Suntor's tusks are made from Ion's delight. This has led scientists to hypothesize that their home planet was ravaged by meteorite impacts during the time when Suntors evolved to take their current form. That actually just made me remember. I looked up some information online about what meteorites are made out of, and that's some crazy metal.
Wow.
But regardless,
you went really deep in this.
We went a little too deep on all of these.
I love text writing. It's always fun. But I think the part you enjoyed was when a Suntor found the way into Leaf's town in episode 9, it built its home on the median of a busy street to stop the delicious meals it observed passing by at high speeds. Leaf took pity on the confused critter and convinced it that vehicles are not good sources of food, saving it from a fate of being hunted by insurance adjusters. So lots of fun little lore and notes for each of our void critters.
Something that eats cars. Just love it. I don't know why.
I don't know if we're gonna have much luck seeing
It
our
looks
monster
like,
tonight.
We waited a little bit too late to do it because it's now morning time.
We did, I
What's
kept
under the
them-
bed doesn't like light.
I kept them at the library quite late.
Cinderella Mouse really loves your descriptions. That's great. Oh, that is a good question. So, can ghost children play with the Monster Battle Station?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
totally.
No restrictions
Oh
on
man,
ghosts.
epic battles. Let's see.
Nah, don't go to school. Just sleep in. don't take advice. Don't take advice from me.
Good job.
Do not follow life advice.
Ooh,
Let's see.
we've got a
there-
moral decision here to make, Amanda.
You know what?
I forget what like. What are their skills?
You know what?
I want a copy.
Oh, you know what? Go for it. I feel like that's
What
you.
are their-
You make your choice.
What are their skills?
No, it doesn't matter. We're copying that classwork. We've got